What's up, everybody? It's Rob. Just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that the high school slash college conversion mod is basically complete. I'm ready to release the files out into the wild. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and download it, install it, and get it set up ready to play. So the first thing you'll want to do is go ahead and click on the link in the description to download what you need to download. So once you download that file, there's going to be a RAR file in there. Open up that file. There's going to be a folder in there that says High School Hoops 2K19. Drag that out to your desktop. Go ahead and open up that folder. So drag this stuff into your modded folder. Once you drag that into your modded folder, basically load up the game. All right, once you got 2K loaded up, head over to MyLeague. If you already got a MyLeague here, just hit Y, select new MyLeague. Here at this point, you want to load up a custom roster. Of course, you do not have to. I have one out there that's a fictional roster with no NBA players, just to make it a little bit more realistic. If you want to do something like NBA players in high school, I mean, that's up to you. But I do have a custom roster out there. So if you want to use it, hit Y. You're going to do user created roster. Hit Y to search. Search by online ID. Just put my online ID in. Rob Davis. Rob space. If I can space. Davis. Too lazy to use my keyboard. Alright, it's going to come up, it's going to say no NBA roster. It's just a roster that's has a bunch of just random players in it. No NBA players. If it is some NBA players, there's very few of them. Alright, we're going to select that. You'll see it's loaded at the bottom where it says current roster. Alright, from here we're going to go ahead and select current NBA teams, starting regular season. Under setup options here, you can change like the number of games. Of course, high school season is 82 games, but if you want it to be, I mean, it's up to you. Here you can change some quarter length. You can even load up settings that people have uploaded to 2K Share. You can download them and load them into your game. So, but you can do that if you want. Start mode. Here you're gonna hit X to select all the teams. That way it's a little bit easier when you're doing the team designing. Hit start. Here it's just gonna ask you how you want the automation to be. Doesn't matter right now. You'll probably end up changing this anyway, but I mean these settings are completely up to what you want to do. But we can advance past this. Doesn't matter. Here is going to ask you, do you want to auto generate rookies? If you got a rookie class that you created yourself that you want to load up, you can. Just gonna auto generate. At this point, it takes us to the MyLeague calendar. Oh, let me first tell you. It shows the current team that you're selected, that you're on in the upper right hand corner. You can hit your right stick to cycle through the teams. So right now we're in the 76ers. So you want to hit B to go to the view tab where you can see the different options. Hit the trigger till you go over to relocation, and here you'll want to go to upload, download team design, or if you have your own design, you want to do your own local high school, you want to design it yourself, you can do that here. I'm gonna just download one because it's quicker and easier. So I'm download team design. I'll leave a couple names of users that have some good high school team designs out there. So this guy makes some good designs. So we'll use this one. All right, once you got that done, you want to go back to Design Arena. Simply because when people uploaded their team designs, a lot of people use modded gems and they have like modded settings in their gems. So we want to make sure that our stuff loads up, that we drop into that modded folder. So go to Design Arena, Design Arena. Then you want to go to Arena. I only made one arena. The high school arena is the only arena, and I copied that arena 12 times. So it's actually 13 arenas, but they're all the same one. I had different modded gems last year, and it ended up corrupting my MyLeague, so I'm not going to do that this year. So it's just one. So you can select any number here. It's the same arena. I'm just going to select one. Hit B to go back. Then you want to go and set up the scores table. By default, it's going to load up what I have out there. But make sure you go back and select table 1, because the other tables, as you can see, are actual scores table from the MyLeague options that you can pick. You can use these if you want. I mean, it's kind of up to you. Actually, you really don't, because I have some of this stuff is still modded from my NCAA mod. I may end up removing those pads and taking those seat covers off. That way people can use it if they want to. That's what I'll do. I'll take the no slip pads. I'll change them from the NCAA sign, and I'll change the seat backs so the seat backs don't say NCAA on them in case people want to use the regular scores table. But this mod was meant to be used on score table 1. So select that. The advertisement stuff doesn't matter because of course you don't see that when you're in high school. So it'll hit back. And then you want to go to the baskets. But I will change that in case you guys want to use it. For the baskets, it looks like he had modded baskets with his gym. So we're going to go ahead and go back to 1. What that does is that just loads up the basket that we put into the modded folder. There's 4 baskets you can choose from. I have the same basket loaded 4 times. Again, I had different baskets last year, and in my game, it just corrupted my MyLeague save, and I lost a lot of stuff. So 1 basket this time. This basket, I basically removed a lot of stuff, a lot of logos and stuff on it. Took a lot of the cameras off the top, a lot of the wires I took off. Took the NBA logo off, took the United States flag off. Did some other stuff to it, but I took most of the stuff off to just make it a generic basket. You can change the basket pattern if you want. It's up to you. Go back. Go back. Here you want to go ahead and select keep changes and exit. It'll save over what that guy had, and now it's pretty much done. From here, what you'll want to do at that point is go in and do every team. So just hit right on the right stick and do upload, download, or design your own. And just make sure when you're doing it, you're selecting the basket and then you're selecting the scores table. And that should be just fine. After you get done setting up all your teams, just go back in and make sure it's working. So I'm actually going to go to freestyle under the team that we downloaded already, just to make sure that everything loaded up. Alright, as you can see, looks like it loaded up, looks good, everything looks like it's working right. The only thing I wasn't able to change was let's go to 2K view. The only thing that I was not able to change was the wall in the background. You see how it's black and blue wrapped all the way around the arena? I could not figure out how to change that. I just want to make it all black. I may end up doing that, figuring that out. But for now, I haven't figured that out. Alright, so I just want to make sure that everything looks good, which it does. The only other thing in here I believe I changed was this dang on train going by my house. So you can see the banners up on the right hand side. Those were some banners that they had from the basic gym. I just changed those out to something generic. It just repeated them. So that's pretty much it. Go back out, quit. Again, make sure you do that for every team. I'll actually do it for the Celtics since I know this team plays the Celtics opening night. So we're going to go to the Celtics, and then we're going to do B to go back, go to relocation, download team design. We're going to do that same dude. At least I think it's dude. And let's pick this one. I was doing some searching, so I'll try to include some people with some good team designs. If you design some, please let me know. Like, drop it in the comments so people can use them. It's a lot of college designs out there, but it's hardly any high school designs. I'm gonna try to create some too when I get some more time. All right, so I changed the pilots over. Again, after you change them over, go into design arena, do the whole thing again. Make sure arena is set. It could be any one of those numbers. Just make sure it works. Arena looks good. Do the scores table. Put it back on 1. I mean, I'll change out the pads, but I would recommend just using this one. Just use this one. All right, once you got the scores table, do your basket. Same thing as before. Keep changes and exit. So now what we'll do is we'll hit B to go back to the calendar, and we'll actually play this game. Well, I won't play it. I'll let the CPU play it just to make sure it looks right. All right, we're loaded up. As you can see, basic high school gym. I was trying to figure out a way to get rid of all those camera flashes, but I couldn't. So you got to deal with that, but I mean, it's not too big of an annoyance. Looks good. Just load it up. As you can see how close in the scores table they are to the actual table. If you load up a regular scores table, the players will be glitched. I'm gonna go ahead and do a camera baseline low. We can just see some gameplay on it. And again, it's one gym, but I mean, I think it's gonna do its job basically because you'll have different teams and the court will always be different. So it's the best that we can do right now. If you go through the roster and completely clean it up or redesign it and upload it back to 2K Share, please let me know. This was a quick edit, so if you go into the roster and kind of clean it up and really make it a high school roster for real, like with accurate weights and ratings and stuff like that, definitely let me know so I can use it. All right, and then we know it works. That's pretty much it, man. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. Let me know. I'll try the best to help you out. I'm out. Peace.